channel. Y'all already know who it is, Six Figure Tasty. Y'all, I'm so mad. This is my second time recording this video. Like, I literally edited this video. I can't even talk. I edited this video. I put it on my MacBook. And when I took out the SD card, I don't know what I did. But long story short, I was trying to record my next video. And I deleted all videos, like all the previous videos on my camera, just to find out the video never saved on my computer, and I already deleted it. So I'm back again. This video is on inventory, how to track your inventory, how to know how much to order. It's a requested video, and let me pull my notes up. So when it comes to inventory, it depends on what you're selling. Whether it's homemade products, whether it's products you get it from a supplier, it just depends on what you're selling. If you're homemaking products, I feel like it's best to make to order at first when you're first starting out. Don't just make 300 body butters and 200 lip scrubs when you don't know how it's gonna sell, how it's gonna work. You don't know. So I say start small. I don't know how much I would tell you to make, but I say always start small, especially if it's homemade products, because you have the convenience of making it to order. You don't have to sit here and make all this stuff, and then at the end of the day you gotta figure out how to get rid of it because the stuff is already in the containers and you don't want to waste your money and throw it out. As far as ordering from suppliers, that depends, because most suppliers, I'm about to take my bracelet off because I feel like it's making noise. But if you order it from a supplier, it depends on how much inventory you can order, because first off, most suppliers have an MOQ. When it's dealing with overseas suppliers, they have an MOQ, and that's kind of why I have my lashes, my wholesale lashes set to 15, because people can order 15 lashes and decide whether that's something they want to do or they don't want to do. They don't have to sit here and purchase 100 lashes or 500 lashes and then they decide they don't want to do it anymore and they're stuck with all this inventory. I start my wholesale option at 15, so you can start small and you don't have to. Even if you don't sell the 15 lashes, say if you sell a couple and you decide I don't want to do this anymore, you can use the rest of the lashes for yourself. You can sell it to a friend. You don't have all this inventory you're stuck with. But as far as when you're dealing with overseas suppliers, most suppliers inventory MOQ, when it comes to like lashes and stuff, most start at 100, especially if you're doing custom. It starts at 100. So at that point, you're ordering whatever their minimum is. And like I said, it depends on the supplier. It's good to start small. I feel like it's always good to start small because you don't know what the item is going to do. Just because this person is selling lashes and they selling out every day does not mean when you sell lashes you're going to be selling out too. Different people reach different people, different cities, different states. So and a lot of people don't realize it. Yes, Burger King, McDonald's, Shake Shack, all these places sell burgers and fries. But at the end, and it doesn't matter if you're selling something somebody else is selling, but don't jump on a bandwagon just because you think you're going to make all this money when you don't know what the behind the scenes are. People see my orders like, oh, I want to do this. I have people that literally copy everything I do. And it's been brought to my attention several times. People will send me screenshots of other people, the stuff they're copying off what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, just because I'm doing something does not mean if you do it, you're going to be doing the same thing. If I'm wholesaling lashes, and you see me selling out all these lashes and people buying all these lashes from me, and you decide, oh, maybe I should sell lashes in wholesale because she's doing it and she's getting all these orders on the daily, and then I've seen it, y'all, people go out and buy all these lashes and they don't get the people they thought they were gonna get. They're not reaching the same amount of people, So don't jump on any bandwagon just because you see somebody selling something and you think you're gonna make all this money from it, and you run and go buy it and it doesn't do what you thought it would do. Next, I want to talk about is testing the market. With any product, whether you're watching this video and you haven't started your business, or you started your business and you want to release a new item and you don't know how to go about it, you don't want to order so much stuff and it doesn't do well, always test the market first. If it's homemade items, make a couple. Take some take some bomb photos of the product. If it's something you're ordering from somebody else, whether it's a supplier, a US vendor, an overseas vendor, buy a small quantity if possible, because like I said, most suppliers have an MOQ, so you just gonna have to order whatever their MOQ minimum is. So test it out first. When I started, like with everything I've sold or sold sold everything I've sold, I've always tested the market first. With my signature with my signature lashes, yeah, I can't talk. With my signature lashes, I started with 100 because that was my supplier's MOQ with my custom boxes. When I started wholesaling, I don't know if my supplier has an MOQ or not, honestly, because I started with the 100. I don't even know if she has an MOQ, but I started with the 100. Everybody started saying, oh, you should wholesale. You should wholesale. You should wholesale. You should wholesale. I was like, wait, what's wholesale? Because I'm literally learning everything as I go. When I started my business, I researched a lot. I watched other big people's journeys on YouTube. At the time, I was never following any small businesses because I did not make my business Instagram page until like a week before I launched, I believe, was when I made my business Instagram. But I did not make my business Instagram till a week before my business launched. And before that, I was not following I wasn't looking at anybody's business because I didn't want to copy anybody. I didn't want my business to be recognized by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they try to mimic somebody else. They try to copy somebody else, whether it's the colors and stuff like that. And I didn't want my business to be categorized with anybody's business. Like, you know, when you go on somebody's page and their page reminds you of somebody else, like there's so many times I see somebody's post and I think it's another business's post and it's a whole different business's post, but their layout, their picture format, their stuff looks like somebody else's. So when I was starting my business, I didn't want to look at anybody else's. I just wanted to sit in my room, focus on my own, and just focus. No external influence. I just wanted to focus. But my point is, I lost what I was trying to say, but I'm basically trying to say, don't do something because you see somebody else is doing it. Don't sell something just because you see somebody selling these Nike jumpsuits or these lashes and you want to jump on the bandwagon thinking, oh, if I sell it, I'm going to sell out. And then when you get it, you're stuck with all this inventory. And I've done that before too. Not saying I've jumped on bandwagons, but I'm saying I wanted to, like with glitters, they started selling at first and I went out and ordered a lot and then they stopped selling. And I've talked about this in my videos before. Just because the item does well does not mean they're gonna stay well. Some items, they have seasons. They might do good now, but a couple weeks from now they might not be selling the way they were a couple weeks ago. So you still don't want to over order. I say just like track how it sells. You don't gotta physically track and you know, write down, okay, I sold 2 today, I sold 4, but just mentally track. Like, this is why it's good to have a website, is you can just mentally track and you can look on your website, depending on who your website is with, like, okay, I sold this much of this week, this much of this week. Maybe I should start ordering this much. Oh, this item I keep selling out and I don't have any more of it. Let me order some more. You gotta track how the stuff is selling. The next thing I wanted to talk about is, don't get discouraged if your items are not selling. If you say you start selling an item, right, it does good and then it stops, don't get discouraged. You're not the only one, sis. You're not the only one, or sir. I don't know who's watching my videos, but you're not the only one. Don't feel discouraged or sad, because I promise y'all, everybody has inventory that doesn't sell. Even when it comes to retail, even when it comes to fast food. All these fast food places, y'all know how much food they waste in a day? Yes, they make all these fries. Sometimes they might serve some cold fries, but at the end of the day, they have items that never sold that they gotta throw in the trash. JCPenney's, all these other retail companies, stores, shoe places, they have items that don't sell. And even when, like, a JCPenney's, they have several different locations. I've worked at JCPenney's. If an item is not selling, if the supervisor, if the store manager is tired of seeing a certain amount of items, if this item in particular is not selling and they have so many of it, they're going to discount it. Whether they're making profit or not, they want it gone. They're tired of seeing it. So don't ever feel like, oh, my item is not selling, my item is not this. Everybody has, and yes, eventually you might have to discount it. You might just have to discount it, but I just want to stress that you're not the only one. Everybody has items that they want to get rid of, that they're tired of seeing. You just got to figure out how you're going to get rid of it. Are you going to throw a huge blowout sale to where you're not making any profit? Are you going to throw a sale to where you're making some profit? Are you going to throw some kind of promotion where they get an item free but you mark up the price? You got to figure out what's best for you and your business to how you can get rid of it. But I'm trying to see what else I think I pretty much touched on everything in my notes as far as inventory, and I hope I answered everybody's question that because like I said, this video was requested as far as inventory. Do not overbuy. Test the market first, and just, you know, track how the item sells. You got to track it because a lot of people sell different items. Like with me personally, I sell lashes, I sell slides, I sell purses, I sell lash applicators, I sell lash glue, I sell pigments, I sell base, I sell tubes. So it's like you got to track, like with me, the tubes and stuff, my lip gloss tubes and base, they, like, my pigments last people a long time. So like I'll get returning customers as far as my pigments go, but it's like they're not selling as fast as lashes. My lip gloss base and my tubes are not selling as fast as lashes, and that's why I said I was gonna get rid of them. Once I sell them out, I'm not selling them anymore. I'm just not. But the pigments I will, because my customers love my lip gloss pigments and it's very pigmented. But like I said, you just gotta track how fast something is selling. Always invest back into your business. I have a video on this already, but always invest back into your business. Always invest back into your business. Your business is not going to grow if you don't keep investing back into it. If you sell out today of 100 stuff you bought, use the money you made and buy 100 more. Buy 200 more if possible. Invest back into your business. And that's what I'm going to leave this video with. Thank you for watching. If you watched this video all the way through, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Like, subscribe. Don't be a lurker. But y'all, I don't know how my makeup looks now. But I did my makeup because I'm about to take pictures for my second business, Bundlemania Beauty, which I think I'm going to be changing the name soon and redoing everything. I just don't know yet. But I don't know how my makeup looks. Hopefully it looks good on camera, y'all, because I was kind of rushing. But I do have on lashes in the style L503. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video.